Hello, YouTube. This is Al once again for Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. I'd like to thank you for hitting that play button, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to Kindred Souls of Brooklyn. I'd really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the support. And tonight, just want to have a quick little conversation about one of my favorite all-time characters, Batman. Batman goes all the way back to 1938. He was created by Bob Kane. And of course, we all know about the TV show back in the 1960s and all the famous movies and all the different actors who've played Batman through the years. Essentially, a billion-dollar character. Um, Pretty hard to come close to Batman. And but there's a little confusion over Batman. A lot of folks who aren't too familiar with the character, even some of the ones who are, kind of think that Batman comes from New York City because a lot of times coming from New York City, coming from Brooklyn, the press and different things, they kind of call New York City Gotham City. It's kind of like an interposing, kind of thing. But in reality, Batman does not come from New York City. If you look back into the comics or you read up on the history of the character, him and Superman don't come from the same place. Now, Metropolis, which is where Superman comes from, is assumed that that is New York City. In fact, in the Christopher Reeve movies, the actual where he worked at the Daily Planet was actually filmed at the Daily News building over on 42nd Street. So it's assumed and believed that Superman actually does come from New York City, but Batman doesn't. Batman does come very close, though. There's a city in New Jersey. It's called Weehawken, New Jersey. And if you haven't ever been there, probably you might have passed it if you ever went to see a Giants game or a Jets game at the Meadowlands or even a concert. But if you pass Weehawken, it's very close to New York City. You go right through the tunnel and you'll find it. They actually have caves and I don't know about caverns, but it's just amazing. I mean, you would think you would really, going through a tunnel, you'd think you had gone much farther than you really did. But if you look at that terrain, that's basically where Batman comes from. And I mean, you couldn't imagine Batman and Superman really coming from the same city because of sometimes the animosity or the misunderstandings that the both of them seem to have had throughout the years, even though they've partnered up many times. But in this video, like I said, I just wanted to clear up the fact that unfortunately, Batman does not come from New York City. It'd be great. It'd be even better if he came from Brooklyn. That'd be awesome. But unfortunately, not. But he's very close by. It's only a quick ride over with the Batmobile to New York City if we ever need him. But if you haven't already done so, check out Weehawken. Pretty amazing with those caverns. But again, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this talk of about Batman, probably the most popular DC character out there. I mean, I might get some flack from the Superman fans out there, but they're pretty close. I'm gonna go with Batman though. He's pretty cool. Batman's very edgy. So have a great night. Thank you once again for tuning in, and we'll see you real soon.